from Dallas. You know, Tyron, I've known you a long time, and I feel like I know a lot about you. But tonight, I feel like I saw a different Tyron Woodley in there fighting. Did you feel like you had to go in there against Darren Till and be a new Tyron, be a different kind of champion to prove a point?
You know, I didn't have much of a choice. You know, I had obviously a right labrum tear, so it forced me to utilize new tools, left hooks, jabs, leg kicks, high kicks. So when I bring in those new tools and those new skills, it disguised my right hand a little bit more. I was really just punching, weaving with him. So if you punch against Darren Till as he's backing up, he steps back and counters really well. So I knew that my opportunity was going to have to be punches and bunches, or I had to punch with him. So as you saw when I dropped him, he was throwing a jab. I weaved on the outside and threw a right hand down the middle, something we drilled a million times.
Tyron, a very impressive performance, man. Congratulations. Listen, when Dan Miragliotta was separating you guys in the clinch, what did you think about that, and was that frustrating you during the fight?
Not really. You know, some people want to see more of a striking attack. He's a tall guy. I didn't want to waste a lot of energy. I had a nice body lock on him, so I was trying to hook his ankle and get him off balance, so maybe I can land a knee to the body and get him to hunch over. But he wasn't really giving it up. He actually pulled himself to the octagon because I think he felt more comfortable having the octagon and himself defending me. So, no, I wasn't. I was just relaxed, and I was just, you know what? It might take one round, it might take two, it might take five, but I was going to get the job done.
Tyron, first and foremost, congratulations. Absolutely incredible performance. The best one
I've
seen yet. Yeah, we out here. You don't want these hands. You don't want these hands. Listen, I said to Kenny, as you walked into the octagon, I said, you look like you had a lot of pressure. You look like you had the weight of the world on your back. Did you feel like you had to put on an extra powerful performance tonight to try and get the respect that you rightly deserve?
You know, Bisbee, to be honest, you're right. I did have a lot of pressure on me, but it wasn't for the respect because I went out there and I finished Darren Till. I still heard a couple boos in the stand, so you never know what the fans are going to say. You can't force your perspective on them. But, you know, when I think about my team and my family and everybody who's riding on me and different projects that I have going on outside the octagon, everything really depends on you being victorious. The platform that you have as the champion is not the same as the challenger. So, obviously, I want to continue to be the champion. I haven't finished in the sport yet. I'm not, you know, I haven't reached the goal that I wanted to. It's been legendary and the greatest welterweight of all time. So I got a lot of work to do. So I need to be the champion to solidify that. So you're right. It was a lot of pressure, but not so much to go out there and perform differently for the fans, but more so I had a lot riding.
So, Tyron, obviously you get to leave Dallas with your UFC belt, but right now wrapped around your shoulders is another belt.
Yeah.
You were given your black belt after the fight. So talk about that. How good did that feel, getting a submission victory to be and still?
You know, a lot of people forget that, you know, I started jiu-jitsu right after wrestling. So jiu-jitsu was my second base. I didn't start striking until maybe 2 or 3 years after I started, you know, doing mixed martial arts. I was just wrestling and jiu-jitsu and swinging for the fences. That's what I did when I first started. It wasn't a lot of people like Dean Thomas. Dean came around, started training me in 2006. We've been 12 years strong. You know, it's been a long time coming. And when I saw that black belt go around my neck, it almost superseded the UFC gold. You know, I just didn't expect it. You know, I don't even know what to say. You know, I think that's the thing that kind of took me by surprise today. So I'm excited, man. It's been a long time coming.
You know, Tyron, everyone talks about George St. Pierre being the best welterweight of all time, but, you know, the sport is evolving. You know, the fighters are tougher. Do you feel like you need to beat George St. Pierre to be the best welterweight of all time?
I thought that for a while, you know, and I've kind of gotten over it. George St. Pierre doesn't have to fight me. You know, he did what he had to do. He went, you know, 9+ title defenses. He beat the best of the best at the time. He didn't just beat any cans. The guys that George St. Pierre beat was the very best mixed martial artists that they had.
Agreed.
You know, my GOAT status is going to be the guys are new. They're freestyle fighters. Everybody's so well-rounded. They're so athletic. They're so explosive. It's a different generation of fighter, and those are the guys that I'm beating. So that's what I'm going to bank on to get my GOAT status.
Tyron, as I said, congratulations. First of all, can we get a smile? Can we get a smile on the face? You still look very serious.
There we go.
Well, hello.
There it is.
There we go.
You said in the octagon.
I heard you saying they don't want them hands, Bisbee. I try to tell them. Everybody say something until they get in there.
Album coming out. I'll beat your ass.
That was my question, Michael.
There we go.
Come on, spit a few bars for us. Give us a little
You can't
sample.
have a song that's called "I Beat Your Ass If You Get Your Ass Beat." So I had to make sure I went out there and beat some ass first. So now you guys can hit every platform next week. I Beat Your Ass, feature T-Double and Wiz Khalifa.
Well, T-Wood, while you're in a good mood, while you're smiling, I am going to bring up another name, and that is Colby Covington. You know, the man was interim champion up until tonight. You know, there's talk of maybe you trying to get a fight with George St. Pierre or something, but you know Colby is still going to be asking for their fight. So if he asks, what's your response?
I mean, didn't he ask for the fight the first time?
Yes, sir, he did.
I mean, he asked for the fight. He asked for the fight the first time, and he got himself in position for the fight, and he bitched out. So it's kind of weird that he should not even talk. He should be quiet for a very long time. And after he just watched what happened to Darren Till, who's a way better fighter than him, he might want to tuck up in the ball and sit down somewhere and have a glass of sit down.
He's got that little nose issue, though. What did he have? He needed those things on his nose.
He needed a Claritin.
There we go.
He needed a Zyrtec.
Hey, that's a legit problem.
Yeah,
all right. Well, I tell
know.
you what, Tyron, lucky for you, you get to go to your after party still looking good. You really didn't suffer any damage in this fight. It was such a commanding performance for you. So congratulations, champ, and looking forward to seeing you back here in the studio.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.